I'm just going to play a brief episode of this Time to Think episode on YouTube by Ivor Cummins, published October 23rd, 2021. So it's current and it's worth watching the whole thing. Covers all the data, all the stats from the beginning, compares before and after. And I'll just play the last little bit of it though.
Is extremely powerful, but sadly it's being ignored. So, again, I'll have to stress, voluntary is the only thing that makes logical sense. That's just the bottom line. Now, it's moving on. So, Brits are warned now that with 2 shots of the vaccine, it's no good. They're unvaccinated pretty shortly. They need 3 doses. So, already within months, 2 doses are no good, which is pretty sad, to be quite honest. And Israel is going for a 4th. So at this stage, we're in cloud cuckoo land. 2-3 weeks to flatten the curve. When we get 15 or 30% vaccinated, we'll be all going back to normal. That was what we said last year. Now we're up to the 4 shots within months. This is kind of where we are, and it's amusing but frightening at the same time. We appear to have lost the plot as a people. The mob rules, irrationality has taken over, hatred is being sown. We're in a very, very bad place. This is kind of what's happening, what we're experiencing. And the media have a lot to answer for, because whatever about all the academics who are compromised and government, people playing politics, etc., the media is the one who's ramming it down our throats. You know, the people are assailed by utter psychosis to a large extent. And if you remember, Hannah Arendt spoke about totalitarianism. The moment we no longer have a free press, anything can happen. Censorship, lack of free press. If everybody always lies to you, nobody believes anything any longer. With such a people, you can then do what you please. And that's essentially what we're living through, and I've been saying for over 6 months now. With censorship of free speech and with a non-stop fire hose turned of propaganda, you have the perfect atmosphere for a totalitarian mob rule kind of mass psychosis. And sadly, that's where we are today. So hopefully you're in the probably minority who has stayed rational, ethical, logical, like a problem solver type. And it gives you some comfort that you at least know what's going on, even if you have to be part of the madness. You at least know up from down, which at this stage the majority don't really any longer. Don't forget to subscribe and also to hit that little bell icon to make sure you're informed and get to counter some of the more corporate style science that's out there. So all the links are in the description box below. And also really appreciate all my PayPal and Patreon supporters and anyone else who can continue to support me to provide all the material that I do. It's highly appreciated. So thank you.
Boy, that was a good one. I hope you'll watch the whole thing.